Hi everyone. I am coming on to share a dream I had on March 10th and just share a couple words I've been hearing. Now, back in February, it was the end of February. I didn't write down the date, but I just heard disaster on all sides, and um, then I just call them like words of knowledge, like something I hear just when I'm walking around or going about my day. But I heard, speak of my wrath. So that was pretty powerful. Um, then on March 10th, so I had a dream. It was kind of like early in the morning because I woke up around like 5 a.m. And, um, which by the way, it's been crazy, but I have been like I'm usually a really good sleeper and I have no trouble like going to sleep, sleeping through the night. Um, but for the last, it was like for a couple weeks, I would just wake up um, at like 4, 3, 4, 5 a.m. Um, but thankfully, I've been feeling a little bit better and I've been able to sleep entirely through the night. But so I don't know what that's all about. Um, Unless it's like a health issue or something. I don't know. But anyway, I'll get to the dream. Um, so I saw it was sort of like a mountain or hill scenery. I saw a bunch of like dried out antelopes and cattle, and it was like they were just lying there like in rows, sort of. And they were all like dehydrated, like they'd been starved or something. Yeah, I wrote like starved or been dehydrated. I knew some sort of shaking or attack had occurred on this hill. Um, and then also, it was almost like off to the side, I saw like a bear that was kind of in distress. Or it was kind of like the bear was dying as well. It wasn't lying there with the rest of the animals, with the antelopes and the cattle, but um, and so the thing about the cattle is that they were sort of more like exotic looking, not like the cows that you see in North America. Like on our farms, it was more like kind of the ones with the long horns. And so I'm not saying, like, I hate to say that it was in Asia, but, when the type of animals, like, we don't really have antelope here in America that I know of. Um, so I feel like there's something, like, significant about that. I entered, like, bears, antelopes, cattle. Um, China came up, or they have a very diverse um, ecosystem. But I am not saying it's like China or Asia or anything, but just the cattle were not North American. And I don't know if that's important or not. But so I asked the Lord, just, because I'm like, Lord, there's so much going on. I've been thinking about volcanoes just because so many are going off. I'm sure you guys have seen that. Um, but I so I opened to because I always like to pray about it and get confirmations, and I opened my Bible to Isaiah 34, which I'll read like half of it for you, but um So, yeah, but you know how he'd said, speak of my wrath, like the day before that, and then I had the dream. So, Isaiah 34 is draw near, O nations, to hear, and hearken, O peoples. Let the earth listen, and all that fills it, the world and all that comes from it. For the Lord is enraged against all the nations, and furious against all their host. He has doomed them, has given them over for slaughter. Their slain shall be cast out, and the stench of their corpses shall rise. The mountains shall flow with their blood. All the host of heaven shall rot away, and the skies roll up like a scroll. All their host shall fall, as leaves fall from the vine, like leaves falling from the fig tree. For my sword has drunk its fill in the heavens. Behold, it descends for judgment upon Edom, upon the people I have doomed. The Lord has a sword. It is sated with blood. It is gorged with fat, with the blood of lambs and goats, with the fat of the kidneys of rams. For the Lord has a sacrifice in Bozrah, a great slaughter in the land of Edom. Wild oxen shall fall with them, and young steers with the mighty bulls. That's just amazing. Like, it's amazing that I opened to this scripture. Sorry, lost my spot now. Their land shall be soaked with blood, and their soil made rich with fat. For the Lord has a day of vengeance, a year of recompense for the cause of Zion. And the streams of Edom shall be turned into pitch, and her soil into brimstone. Her land shall become burning pitch. Night and day it shall not be quenched, its smoke shall go up forever. From generation to generation it shall lie waste. None shall pass through it forever and ever. I'll just stop there. That's like halfway through. Yeah, so I don't like to like interpret unless I know for sure, but it just sounds like some destruction is coming, and shaking, like the hill shook. I don't know if it's like a volcano or asteroid or war. Like, I don't know. We're gonna see all those things in the Great Tribulation, and I believe we'll be saved out of that. But just wanted to report this, and love you guys. I'll talk to you later.